Welcome to Stamp with Ginny. Today I'm going to share how to get started with your Stamparatus. I'm so excited about this new tool, and if you didn't get a chance to reserve it before the end of December, we're going to be able to purchase it with the 2018 catalog. But meanwhile, because I'm a leader-to-leader participant and helped design this product, I get to share it with you today and at my events until the catalog goes live in June. So the Stamparatus comes with a booklet that explains to you with all kinds of details, but I'm going to give you the highlights. And it comes with two plates that fit into the hinges. They have a grid on them, and it's etched on one side, smooth on the other. I happen to like to use the smooth side for my stamps. It's easier to clean, and they cling better. And then it also has a foam pad that allows us to use our photopolymer stamp sets and a grid on the base of it that we can use with our clear mount stamp sets. And let me flip this over real quick to show you. We have a spot for two magnets, and if you notice, mine have been modified a little bit. One of the tips that a fellow demonstrator, Stacy, gave me was to cover it with a washi tape and add a little handle so they're easy to pick up and move around. Now, just a tip, these are really strong magnets, and they can snap together if they get too close, and that creates a problem because they can break. So you want to be careful with those, and I'm hoping the washi tape will help a little bit. So today's project is going to be using a photopolymer set, and I'm going to place my hinges in place here, and I am going to add a piece of cardstock. I'm just doing an oversized piece because I'm going to cut this out on the big shot for my project when I get finished. I am going to be using one of our two-step stamps, the watercolored wings, and I am going to start with this solid image. Okay, so I'm going to start with the solid butterfly. I'm going to put it on my cardstock where I would like it. And I guess I'm going to move it over to this side a little bit. And then I'm going to bring this top flap down and press. And then lift it back up. Photopolymers can be a little sticky, so I'm going to fix that and move my magnet so it's a little more secure. And I am going to ink that butterfly up with some crushed curry. And stamp. And this is photopolymer, so just like when you're stamping with your clear blocks, you'll want to count to 3 so that the ink has time to seep into the cardstock. Lift, there we go, and now I'm ready to add the second butterfly to it here, the one with more detail, and I'm lining that up, and this time I'm going to use the plate on my right, bring it over and touch and lift, and now I'm ready to ink that up. And this time I'm going to use pumpkin pie and simply tap, tap, tap. Now I got some ink on the plate. If that bothers you, you can wipe it off now, or you can just stamp. It should not bother anything. If it gets on the magnet, you'll want to clean the magnet off, simply so that you don't transfer it to the next piece of cardstock that you stamp on. I'm using full-size pads, but you could use our Stampin' Spots. They'd be nice and small and easy to manage, and you'd be able to place them where you wanted to, quick and easy. Now I'm going to get ready to do the center of the butterfly here, so I'm going to flip my plate around, put it back in the hinge, and line up the little center of this butterfly where I want it. And I'm going to and I'm going to put this back down. I'm learning just like you are here, and press to lift it up. And now I'm ready to ink. And like I said, I'm using the Melon Mambo, and I'm ready to stamp his little body. Ink it up, 1, 2, 3, and lift. There you go. To clean these, all you need to do is take them off the hinges and use a wet wipe or your Stampin' Mist and clean off the stamps. It's that quick and easy. And with the 2 plates, you have the ability to do 4 different placements quick and easy without having to clean in between, which is wonderful. When I'm done, I can simply put these back onto the back of my board. These little handles that I made on the magnets give me the ability to quickly pick them up. I'll flip this over, place them on the bottom, and once again being careful not to allow them to touch or snap together. And I can put the one hinge back on for storage, but the other one needs to be kept separately, so don't try putting both the top and the bottom hinge on and trying to close them. That will not work, and it will possibly break your plates. Okay, I've got my hinge in place, but I'm not finished with my projects and I want to come back to it. So I can set this piece of scratch paper, or if you would prefer, you can also cut down one of your pieces of grid paper to protect that foam pad and keep it clean so that you can close that panel down and it's all nice and safe. If you'd like to see some more Stamparatus tips and techniques, watch for my series of videos coming soon. And if you'd like any of these products that I used today, feel free to stop by my online store. It's open 24/7 and you can get there from my blog, Stamp with Jini. Thanks for joining me.